there and then, bang. Okay? So it needs to be more neutral rather than too far back. Does that make sense?
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Natural is to just hang in there, and then again you're similar to the other guy. You just gotta try and be busy. Try and score off more balls rather than trying to hit big shots. So if you're leaving one or maybe you're defending it, you're trying to now defend and run, drop and run, as opposed to, okay, just drop, block. Okay, now I need to hit a 4 or a 6 to let myself off the pressure. Think about, okay, I need to try and score off more balls, more singles, more hard running, more busy. Be busy. I'm always trying to score off more balls, but not taking bigger risks, but just by like knocking it into a gap and really having energy with your running between your partner understanding what you're trying to do, rather than just block, dot. Okay, now I need to slog. That's when you'll get out. So try and score off more balls, always be busy. Does that make sense? A few good spinners here, aren't there? A lot of good spinners. What do you bowl, Hamza? Fast? Medium pace? Lefty?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite cricketer?
So in bowling, Mitchell Stark.
Mitchell Stark. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Batting, David Warner.
Oh, 2 Aussies.
David Warner is attacking batsman. So like.
Yep. Right. Now you're about to bowl. Focus on the ball. Focus on the next ball. That's all that matters. Oh, well bowled. Look, make sure when you go into bat, you're ready. You're not just standing still, and you've got to have energy. Okay, you've got to be ready to go from ball 1. Bowled, Hamza. Got to be ready to go. No point going in there and taking 5 balls to get ready. You should be tapping your bat, shadow batting, bouncing, getting some energy going in your legs, ready to go from ball 1. Yeah, making the most of your time in the nets. Preparation's important for the nets as well as the game. Well bowled. Well bowled. That was good. Keep smiling, you're doing well. Ooh. Good to see the girls getting it done. Nice bowling. Left arm round the wicket. What's that? Oh, you want it higher? Good catch. Well bowled. We've got a nice little bowling attack going on here, girls.
I'm not good at bowling. When you came, that was the first time I bowled properly.
That was a nice delivery. Oh, lovely bowling. You girls are on fire. Nice, catch it. Shot. Hello.
I'm Dashin.
Hello, Dashin. How are you?
Can I have your attention, sir?
Yeah.
I'm a batsman having a trigger movement, sir.
Yep.
I go back and I wait for the ball.
Yep.
And my head position is still, and I wait for the ball, and I play my strokes. So even having a by having a trigger movement also. I couldn't play the pull shot really well, sir. Like,
I show me what you do. Show me exactly what you do there. Okay, so I think it looks like you've probably got all your weight on your back foot, and as the ball's bowled, you're probably like lunging your weight sort of forward, and then it's hard to then come back again.
but still, sir, when I get it on my pads or on my covers, I'm not scared of the ball basically.
Yeah.
Usually Indian players get scared of bouncers.
Yeah.
I'm not that sort of scary thing, but I'm not completely. I'm just flicking the ball.
Yep.
So when it's near to my body, I'm not pulling the ball. So when it's on my covers, when the ball is on my covers, I'm good at it. And when I'm going to flick the ball, I'm really good at it. But when I'm in the sort of pulling, I even cut the ball. I couldn't pull the ball. Like,
So pull shots, it's such an instinctive shot. You have to pick it up early, like because any other shot on the back foot is side on. Any other shot is back on the back foot side on. Pull shot you have to get front on. So you have to pick it up early, and it's just takes a lot of practice, and it's about where your weight is. If your weight's too far back, it's hard, you got no power, no control.
Before I had a normal Indian, traditional Indian type of stance.
Yeah.
Then I saw my hero AB de Villiers, obviously.
Yeah.
And why he was so successful because of his trigger movement. So even I scored a century because of my trigger movement.
Yeah.
Even I changed my style 2 years before, and I played really well. Now I was under 16, right? So I'm getting into my early under 19 ages.
Yeah.
So I'm getting lots of under 19
More short
versus
balls. Yeah.
short balls.
Yeah.
So
I think if you're talking about AB goes back, and then he does a double. Do you do a double or a single?
I do.
You do a double. So you go there.
When it's on my off stick, no, I really get into it. Or else, when the ball releases it, I go back, right? So
you've only got one then. You're just going back.
Yeah, I'm going back. So when it is on my cover, I completely go there and
Yep.
play.
Yep.
So when he's bowling onto my pads, right? I'm already here. I bend my head this way.
Yep.
And just flick it.
Okay. Yeah.
It is perfect. All these shots are
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Playing really well, but
Pulling. It's just. I think it's just picking it up early. It's just practice. I think it's probably just more practice. Just starting off, maybe with underarms and just doing lots of pull shots. I think it's about having fast hips. For me, I like to get my hips through quickly. If I get my hips through quickly, then my hands will go. Okay.
automatically.
Yeah. If my hips don't go, then my hands are slow. So I like to try and get my hips through quickly and then extend my arms.
What I have started means when a bowler pitches exactly on my middle stick on a good length, I'm already backwards, right? So I try to pull it.
Yeah.
Because I can't, I'm not scared of those deliveries. I'm getting scared only because of these
Yeah.
deliveries. So I go back, when I'm already back, I started pulling it.
Yeah.
But coaches say defend the good length balls.
Yeah, but no, you just Rohit Sharma he's so good at hitting that length ball. So don't worry about I think you do whatever comes naturally to you, but you got to make sure that when you're going back, you're not going past your leg. You're not going too far back because then you lose your control. You need to get your weight on your inside of your back foot so that you can then get power out of that back leg.
And people say when I ask really good coaches of Indian players, all these Sunil Joshi, you must be knowing Sunil Joshi, he's an Indian all-rounder. So all those people said me stop using a trigger movement.
Yeah.
But because of the trigger movement, I can easily read the in swingers, out swingers.
Yeah.
I'm really I can easily play the in swingers.
Yeah.
No present bowler can trouble me with a swinging delivery.
Yeah.
So it is not worth leaving.
Yeah, I think you do what works for you. I don't think that there's a one size fits all. As I said in there, I think you've self-awareness. It sounds like you know that a trigger movement helps you. So that's good. You've just got to get your weight in the right spot. If you're talking about AB de Villiers, he goes 1-2 before the ball's bowled, and it sounds like you're just doing just the one, and then it looks like from that, and I'd like to see you bat, but it looks like you're loading all your weight on your back foot. So then you can actually, when it's on your back foot, you can then push from there into your front foot, but it's hard to then sort of get any power.
Around 1 month before, this John Bradley,
you
know John Bradley, he came to KRC and he said me, when you go this, and don't do this.
Yeah, okay.
When it is on your pads, it is tough to flick it.
Yeah.
So he said me, stay still let the ball come. If it is on your covers, you can aram se go.
Yep.
You can easily go into the shot.
Yep.
And you can, if it's on it, you can open your left leg
Yep.
like this way,
Yep.
and you can bend your head and flick it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So he said me that way.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that sounds fine. It's hard to say without seeing you play, but it sounds like maybe your weight's too much on your back foot. You want to have your weight when the ball's bowled. You want to sort of be quite neutral. I heard Kevin Peterson, saw one of his talks a while ago, and he talks about when your weight's on your front foot, you can go back.
Yeah.
But when your weight's on your back foot, it's harder to go forward. So because your weight's there, I think it's a bit.
I'm feeling comfortable to play.
Yeah. But I think from there you're actually going all right into your front foot. It's just that it's so far back that then you're sort of finding it hard to push into that power position. So like a pull shot's sort of like a baseball swing. So you got to get power from your back leg and your hips. So you've got to. I would say try and just get your head and weight neutral. Don't let it go too far back. See if that works. And then it's just lots of practice picking it up early. Just trying to see it early and start going. You can start with underarms and then go to throws or flicker, just pulls, and then bring in other lengths.
And even AB de Villiers is struggling for his bounces.
Yeah.
Out of his around 8 innings in this IPL, he has got out around 4 times or 5 times.
On bounces.
4 bounces.
Really?
Even the greatest hero.
He's a legend. Yeah, he's the best. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has struggles. So just got to keep working at it.
What I'll try to do is, if I learn to go cross-batted, so I'll try to hit it on my ground.
Yep.
Not to hit it in the air.
Yep. Get off your back heel as well. You don't want to be pulling on your back heel. You want to get off your back heel and twist. You want to sort of drive out of your back leg. That's it. But stay there. Go again. Your weight is here.
Yeah.
It needs to be more on inside that back foot. There and then bang. Okay? So it needs to be more neutral rather than too far back. Does that make sense?
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
How many days are you here, sir?
Till next Monday. So another 8 or 9 days. So plenty of time.
Any problems? Please.
Yeah, come and see me. Hello, mate.
Hi, sir. Sir, I have a problem, sir, when I'm playing the pull shot, sir. And sir, because I'm not able to judge it's a good length ball or a short ball, sir. So, sir, how can I overcome the judging problem?
I think judging length is just practicing more. All it is just trying to practice more and do more short balls. And then it's having the awareness to say, okay, that was short enough to pull, that wasn't short enough and I blocked it, and really just trying to piece together a plan and an understanding of where the ball's pitching and how high it's bouncing. And it's going to bounce differently on different wickets. But it's just practice. It's just more practice. Like I can't say to you, oh, just put your head here and then you'll see it better. You've just got to face more balls because you're still so young. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11. So you're so young. So you've just got to hit lots of balls. The more balls you hit, the more you'll understand what balls are there to pull and what balls aren't there to pull. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No worries.
The ball which is pitching with a good length, sir. We have to play the back foot punch, sir, but I can't play back foot, sir. It's nick and gone, sir. Out.
Yep. So maybe you just defend it. You don't have to play the back foot punch. Not everybody has to play every shot. You just have to work out what shots you can play. Maybe you leave it. Maybe just leave it because if you leave it, they then have to bowl fuller, straighter or shorter. And that's when you could hit it. So you don't have to play every shot.
Sir, this happens, sir. I played like this and this nick and gone, sir.
So you're probably pushing at it too much. You've got to maybe let the ball come to you and make sure you're side on. You don't want to be turning front on. Does that make sense?
Sir, the ball is getting too much faster, so I can't able to get in the position to get back and play like this, sir.
Yep, try and play straight. Don't try and play too square. If you're trying to play too square, you're only presenting half the bat. So pass me a bat. If it's just outside off stump, you want to go back and try and play it under your eyes with a straight bat rather than it's too square. That's maybe why you nick it, and maybe you're just pushing at it too much. Let it come to you. Try and hit it late. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Hello, mate.
So I'm struggling with my flick shot. How to master the flick shot, sir? Because if the ball is on your patch, you don't have any other option but to flick.
Yep, show me what you do now.
So flick shot, sir.
Yep.
This is my stance. So I try to, my leg is facing towards middle.
Yep.
And I bend my head and try to flick it.
Okay.
But still I miss it.
Yep. So this is a very, very common problem. You're playing around your pad. Okay. So if I'm batting here and where your foot is a ball, okay, and I'm trying to get my bat to the ball, yeah? If I step, what's now in the way of my bat and the ball? What's in the way? My leg, isn't it? So there's the ball, there's the bat, my leg's in the way. So what I have to do now is I have to go around my pad. So what's the solution for this?
Just open your leg rather than...
Exactly, short step, because now, if I just go like that, now the ball pitch is there, there's my bat, I can now swing in a straight line to the ball. I can hit with a straight bat through mid-on, or I can still hit with a straight bat and just turn my wrist and hit through mid-wicket or through square leg. I can hit wherever I want to. So it's about sort of getting your head forward and punching, or getting your head forward and flicking and keeping your leg out of the way rather than taking a big step and then having to go round your leg, because your weight's back and then you end up scooping or you get LBW. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Short step, head forward, bang. That's all it is. Yeah? All right, practice that.
Yes.
So I'm not able to play the sweep shot.
Sweep shot, same thing. Head forward, head still on impact. So
I
you
always try to reach towards the ball, then try, sir.
Yep, so you got to go head forward, low, hands out in front. Okay, a lot of people drop their back knee and their weight's back here and their knees in the way and their head, they're like this. You've got to lead to the ball with your head. Here, bang. Okay, there, head forward, head still on impact, and hit.
So whenever I try, it won't go square side. It goes towards country and
To where?
country, sir. Between
Mid-wicket.
Mid-wicket and mid-on.
That's okay. You just got to place your leg in a different spot. Your front foot, where it lands, will determine. You might be sweeping with that front leg outside the line, outside leg stump, and then you sweep straight. If you go further out, if you go more in line with the ball, you should sweep squarer. Yeah? Does that make sense? No worries.
So I have a problem when the spinner flies the ball a lot. I'm confused whether to go on the front foot or stay on the back foot and play it.
Okay, good question.
Come forward and try and play an attacking shot.
That's,
I may get stumped.
Yep. But you got to forget about getting stumped. You got to trust yourself and back yourself, because if you play a cover drive, you may nick it. But you're not going to not play a cover drive. You got to back yourself. So you got to forget about getting stumped. That's not going to happen. You got to trust that you're going to hit the ball. That's number one. Number two is, if you think you can get to the pitch of the ball, then you go. And if you don't think you can get to the pitch of the ball, then you want to get as far away from the pitch as you can. So it's just an instinct, and it's practice. It's just more practice, and it's having conscious feedback. Okay, use your feet, and you didn't get to the pitch of the ball, then you think, okay, that's not a ball I can really get to. So next time you see a similar ball, you probably wouldn't go, and you'd probably get back. And you're just trying to learn all the time. Yes, I can get to that ball when it's that flight. I can't get to the ball when it's that pitch there and flatter. So it's just always learning. If you can get to it, go. If you can't, then you go back. Yeah? Go well. Hello, mate.
I've been facing some problems of leg spin.
Yep.
Facing leg spin.
Yep.
Like when they flighted, same. Like whether to go forward
Yep.
or back. I can face who bowls flat.
Yep.
Like a bit easy.
But it's just loopy.
Yeah.
So if it's loopy, like don't think that you have to use your feet. Like if they're loopy, they're probably going to bounce a lot. So there's nothing wrong with sort of sitting back a bit and letting them bounce. And if they over pitch, then you can drive them. But like a loopy leggy will bounce you a lot usually, or maybe different here on these wickets, but especially on that sort of wicket, if they're throwing it up, nothing wrong with just playing off the back foot, and then they go too full and then you get it on the full. So you don't have to always think I've got to run at the ball, especially if it's spinning away. Maybe that's not a risk you're willing to take. Does that make sense? So just play around with different game plans. Maybe you sit back and cut a lot. Maybe you get back and across and pull, punch, and then when they overpitch, you drive them, but you don't have to run at them. Yeah? Make sense? Good luck. Mate, you're a legend.